Today, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the all-new 1911 Mustang and Sally. Now, it took me a minute, and by a minute, I mean about 8 matches to find this thing. I don't know if my luck was really that bad, or I don't know, but ended up actually finding this because of a teammate that actually had another orange chest that he found and pinged the pistol for me. Shout out to that random. But at the same time though, this pistol was a pain in the ass to find. It took me forever, it took me a bunch of matches, and ultimately it just took forever. And the one thing I can say is, for the blueprint, not worth it, honestly, because I'll get back into that later. But in my honest opinion, I don't know why they made this challenge the way it was. I understand that it's Rebirth, so it is a nod to Black Ops in general, because they did the zombies maps with, you know, Mob the Dead, or I think it was like Blood of the Dead as well, which was the remake. And in doing so, I mean, it is fitting for it to show up in Rebirth, especially considering the history that technically Alcatraz Island has with the series. Now, the whole idea is, I thought honestly that the pistols were gonna be, you know, its own 1911 blueprint. It's a new gun, you know, something like that, just a random side event that would give us a new gun or something like that. And it wasn't. And also, right here, I ended up finishing the teammate, or not the teammate, but yeah, I killed my own teammate. I ended up finishing the enemy for my teammate, and it didn't count. So if you do get an assist with it, it will not count for you. You need to actually get a kill with the pistol, or it's just not gonna lock for you. And also, I think because everyone's also trying to get this pistol too, everyone's tryharding as much as they can. And to their credit, I mean, we all want this too, technically, but to find out that it's just a blueprint for, I think, the Damon pistols from Modern Warfare 2, it really wasn't worth it. And there's nothing against that. It's just cool to have. It's a free collectible. Nothing wrong with that. Honestly, if you're gonna play, I don't know, Rebirth every day or something like that, I feel like maybe signing in every day for the camos are more of a better item to go for if you are really trying to get collectibles. Don't get me wrong, these things are cool. They definitely do have the Mustang and Sally on the gun when you inspect them, and it is a slight nod to Black Ops entirely. But are they good? I want to say no. I want to say no, but that doesn't discredit them. I'm pretty sure, especially with how much I played Modern Warfare 2, and considering Modern Warfare 3 was basically a shitty DLC of Modern Warfare 2, but way better in movement and everything else, I couldn't carry over my builds from Modern Warfare 2, and I feel like that was some bullshit at the start, but at the same time,
Nice.
it is what it is.
She never lets me down, old friend.
Now right here, I got the kill. Did actually, you know, appear for me once you finish a person. Now, I was kind of playing a little bit safer this match, and I did not win at all, but like, did play safer, and in doing so, you're gonna probably secure your bet better with the pistols, because everyone on Rebirth just tryhards, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, hey, I get sweaty as fuck sometimes, but to discredit it, I feel like they could have dropped this in zombies as something that was more relevant to the pistols. I think the pistols honestly should have been dropped for zombie players more than Rebirth, because I don't think in multiplayer, especially in Black Ops, the 1911s were something everyone used. They're more credited to be Mustang and Sally in zombies. Mustang and Sally in zombies, for anyone that's never been a COD veteran, the word I'm going to use, has always just been, you know, the dopest pistols to be grenade launchers at the same time. And again, I feel like it should have been more of a zombies Easter egg than a Rebirth Warzone multiplayer aspect. But at the same time, as a zombies player, I'm not mad at it. It's just their choices and how they wanted to choose it. I don't know. But yeah, I was just showing you guys how to get the pistols. The pistols are definitely really still cool in my opinion. It's worth getting them, and it did take me like 8 matches. Your luck might be better. I don't know. It also depends how well your skills are. If you can get a kill, I know some people really struggle with that, but if you can get a kill, worth it. But I'm not gonna discredit anything against it. I just think it was kind of a lame kind of side quest, if you will, to get this pistol. There was different ways of doing it, and this was not, in my opinion, one of them. Especially because that pistol means more to people, to zombies community, more than I think to multiplayer. I could be wrong entirely. I mean, it's just my opinion. That's how I view it. But at the same time, there was many ways of doing this. They could have just did a little mini like 5-day event like they usually do in zombies. In multiplayer, they have those 5-day events. They recently just did the one for the veterans. I don't remember exactly what it's called. I just finished it though. But it could have just been one of those. I don't know. I think it's because also they want everyone to get this, but I don't know also how long this is going to be in the game for. It could be in the game for only a week and then it's gone. It's hard to say. But at the same time, there was many ways of doing this way better than how they chose. I think my last point I was going to make though too is, honestly, I feel like they could have just added it as a standalone weapon compared to the 9mm Damon. But I understand because the 9mm Damon is technically the Modern Warfare 2 version of the 1911s as it is, just with a different name. It makes sense, but also, I don't know, I just feel like it should have been its own weapon. It should have been its own thing. And it was just something that, I don't know, kind of bugged me a little bit. Especially because I understand that they give us a bunch of weapons. Like recently we just got mid-season the Bal 27, and we recently got the Moors. Why not bring back the 1911 as a throwback by itself to, you know, the community and everything else, instead of just giving us 9mm Damon blueprint like every other time we get a gun. It's usually new. It's not something old. So I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, this thing is really cool. You should honestly try to get it. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed and actually got the pistols. And with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.